But if he goes too deep here, I fear for the value of the tidal wave. Braum shield, I believe, will interrupt tidal wave. Slight early leads and certainly early shove bot side. Heal popped. LICX steps on forwards. Can't quite get the autos he's looking for until a little bit later. There's the stun on to leave. Climber coming on over. Remember, Savior has no flash. Needs to be very wary of using the flat poorly. Piercing Darkness comes on through, and it's just too easy. They overstep trying to get the kill on to leave. They had Climber lose one, maybe two minions there. Dragon should now be secured by NIP. It'll be so... Rub's taken. NIP doing a lot of work. SQW doing his best. Driven into the wall. Impale on 3 is nice, but there's no damage. And Nayo's going to go down. Now Niket split off as well. Where does the fish run? Got a blast code on the flash. Should be able to get out to safety, I think, here. But a nice stun there. Slow. QW. Gonna pull back there. Again, little green frog. Is what his name means. Very adorable. Gets the last embrace. Leave. Try to get the ward into Piercing Darkness combo. Can't quite do it. But now a little bit of a fight in the jungle. Now you're potentially danger. Gets a drive forwards. Subjugate, but there's the pillar. Climber now in an awkward spot. Over they go! Trying to get the kill onto Climber and does so. The burn is there into the Impale, and YCX goes down after. Solo kill ulting on in. As rebinding the soul goes XQW. Needs to Q3 over the wall, but a solo kill will flash. Extell impact through the wall. Just about surviving. Dawning Shadow doesn't get... Dragon should now be secured. But yes, NIP picked him up partway through this year. And Shanji was playing not so great. Gave him another chance after a poor showing on the main team of EDG. And actually did very well in spring, relatively speaking. Despite NIP struggling, solo kill was not the problem. Placed Shanji partway through and NIP's recovery. And coincided, at least in part, with that change. A bit more history on that one. Now you're looking to drive them forward. YCX and Climber are around, though. So need to be a little bit careful here. If Climber puts down a good pillar, could maybe put Nayo into a difficult position. Throw down the boulder. Weirding over the wall. Glacier Fisher comes on down. Fate sealed. Nayo, I think, is just dead. Nice work there. TP behind. Niket may now be in danger. Has got a tidal wave. Maybe has to burn it. Electro Harpoon lands. The ults together. LGD. It's scary. If you're forced to kind of use them piecemeal, it's a lot less good. Herald also secured there. Means feats were secured by NIP. Flash on forward. Double flash back from Savior and YCX. Savior throwing out the ultimate to no real avail. Driving away is doing it probably towards this dragon, one would have to imagine. Actually, no, turns it around. Now you're potentially caught out. Tidal wave comes on down into the bubble after Skarner's thrown down his full combo, and YCX just dies. CC chain from hell. Ooh, chunk there forwards. Leave. Gonna get a double last embrace. And Aurora therefore gets value. The bubble lands on the Savior, will kill off the Senna, but will die for it. Driven into a wall on the other side. XQW now in danger. May need to flash away. Does so. What about his Q stacking? The Mortal still going nowhere as the Bruisers get value. And then afterwards, that last embrace is dangerous. Savior flashes on forwards to try and get that kill onto Senna. Flap, sorry. And then Senna flashes away. Can't quite stay alive, but they still kill off that one. Niket is in danger. There's an engage happening. His lead was sped off. It's Atacard again. It is. It's Atacard again. NIP. Leave this cursed objective alone. Bot lane is now dead. How does it happen again? That's a bit awkward. Not as far ahead this game at all. In fact, LGD now up 2,000 gold. They're getting engaged in the backline. Between worlds they go. But the whole team is melting down. Atacard on top of everything. Suddenly, LGD find themselves a gold lead in an Atacard. Oops. Rumble's 2,000 gold ahead. Gold, Atacard, those are good things. Turret secured as well by LGD. Resets will begin to come and happen. Okay, in they go. Pillar interrupts Sokil's ult. Very nice. And now Nio's in danger, has to flash away. Still got Subjugate. Impale lands, but it's buffered back out of because the E times out. So not the best Impale of all time there. Between Worlds comes on down, forcing Savior's flash. Chunk low, leave shielded. SQW flashes on forwards, looking to get a hold of the center and does so. Good flashes there from LGD. And they kill off down the Dawning Shadow and SQW with a flash unbinding of the soul. Not done. They want to go again. No vision from NIP. It's scary out here. Purple Worm getting chunked low. What health is the Baron on? Fate Sealed is wide. Pulls back. Down to 7,000 HP. Solical interrupted again by the pillar. Good work for Trundles. Nio into the pit. Will surely die. XQW low but not down. OCX getting some value onto that. Scion knock up onto him. Sassy trying to get the Flame Spitter down. Doesn't get as much value as he needs to. Needs to flash away. Y6 also flashing. Not going to need to do all that much to Savior. Flaps on out. XQW and climb all over. The Baron is still secured. Huge healing back as a result of the Baron going down. Doing B. Not quite burning. Survives. Sassy looking. Savior low. Climber also in danger. Big damage over the wall. Piercing Darkness won't quite do it. And LGD on next to no health bars. Get out. SQW's TP back in. Can look for something more here. What can they do? Do and be spotted. Leave in danger. Sassy goes golden. Burning out. Piercing Darkness heal. Means that the Rumble falls. XQW with the full health bar to work with. Still got Solar Kill there with the shields. Teleport in from the Smolder. Can look to turn this one around as the carries are going to do so much work. My God, Smolder hits them with the execute. And it's a full ace in the end. NIP cannot contest the Baron fully. Cannot finish off the low health bars. As the flashes and the scatters and the Baron secure. Allows the double TP to come on through and finish up the extended play. Is that going to be a problem now? Ult coming on forward. Going to try and get to the backline. Nio interrupted by the pillar. Really good pillars from Climber this game, actually, on interrupting the Skarner and the Scion. Doing be chunked out. Yeah, Smolder hurts. Flesh Fisher goes wide. The Equalizer does not. Decent chunk. Leave trying to get some value. Sassy on the flank. Trying to get on top of Leave. Already murdered the Scion. Sassy goes golden. Just not going to be able to hurt this center. Not able to hurt the Smolder, sorry. And they just go on forward. The Impale comes on through, but it's too little. It's too late. Center eats the shadow she belongs to. Tuampi gets a token kill on the Rumble. Walked it with a Flame Spitter. And LGD have officially scaled. Who needs a Brawl Melt to hit? Who needs a Fate Sealed? Just walk at it menacingly and have Smolder breathe fire all over them. They are incinerated. A Smolder stacked way far too heavy this game. And Ninjas in Pyjamas will be forced to go to a game 3. LGD strike back as the game gets later and later. Another awkward play as the Atacant spawns. And Sassy